Hello, everybody, it's me again. I'm sorry for the late start today. Alright, so, this is part 4 of my Lies of P restart challenge. So, last time I managed to make it all the way through Rosa Isabel Street, which means that I had to destroy that mad clown puppet that everybody hates. And let me tell you, that thing, when you're starting it again from scratch, fighting that thing, it's not pleasant. And we beat Romeo, the King of Puppets, so now he's gone. So our next destination is the Grand Exhibition. So let's just get right to it then. Alright, get me to an opera house. Okay, there we go. It's a good start. I'll take that. Oof. I'm taking that kind of takedown. It's good.
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly down, depressed even.
Not
That
too
seems
weird.
weird. That's weird,
I mean,
right?
their king, their leader, is gone. So, it's no surprise that these puppets would be miserable without their leader to give them purpose, something to fight for.
With their king dead, they seem lost. Then again, maybe they're mourning him? Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
Exactly. That was pretty easy. Oh, and it just killed me. The headless ballerina puppet killed me. I got comboed. Yep. Okay, then. Alright. Alright, need to just go back through here, then. Alright, and here goes. Boom! And here we go. And dismantled. Oof. The gurgling sound it made. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. Alright. Doing decent. Lots of carcass monsters in here. Let's see. Carcass Butcher. Okay, that makes me slightly heavy, so I'm gonna have to lose my favorite weapon in favor of the fire dagger. I mean, there's nothing too wrong with that. Alright, so I think switch Legion Arm to Flamberge. Yeah, I think that's my best move here. Alright, there we go. Another takedown, and nice! Alright, one of the big slow guys. Let's take him out. Ooh, big guy. Keep the fire going. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, now there's a headless puppet around here that I need to take care of. Alright, let's see. Hopefully she doesn't come down and attack me before I'm ready. Alright, throwing cell. Throwing cell. Throwing cell. There we go. Well, that was unpleasant. Let me just sharpen my weapon and keep going. Oof, okay. There we go. Lada F250 frame. That's even better. But now I'm slightly heavy, which is a no-no. So I'm going to have to swap back to my carrier's amulet. I'm going to have to find a key if I want to go that way. Alright, can't go that way either. Alright, dodge out of there, and we attack. Boom! Ugh. But it works. And another one down. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good. Oh. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that part's over with. So many carcass monsters. Woof. Alright, big explodey carcass monster is gone. Alright. Let's continue through this labyrinth. Alright. Well, I can easily open that. Alright. Alright, so I went that way. I just opened that door over here. I'm gonna pick that up. That's the underground passage key, which I need.
A lost visitor? Or a looter who's arrived too late? You look like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. No offense. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just buy what you need and leave.
Alright, let's purchase Indomitable Amulet. And a weapon. Well, you can't go wrong with a new weapon.
I came to Krat to see the wonders of the Grand Exhibition. Talk about bad luck. Not only was the Grand Exhibition a huge disaster, I can't leave because of, well, monsters. If you want to see the exhibition for yourself, head toward the wine cellar down below.
Alright. That's good. I'm gonna charge through here. Nope, that's... shock. Nope, 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 nope. Can't go that way. There you go. Oh,
looks like souls.
Hi, welcome, Swindle 2911. Yeah, this is Lies of P. It is a Souls-like.
What's up?
It's actually based off of the story of Pinocchio. So sit back and enjoy.
Lies of Pi, heard of it.
Yeah, there's even a DLC coming, I think in the summer. Alright, dodge out of the way the big guy here. Oh, well, I think I might be a little cooked here. There we go. Well, that was tragic. Alright, take this out. It's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Okay, which way was I supposed to be going again? Okay, I've already gone that way. I've cleared out everything that way. Ah, that's right. I think I'm supposed to be going this way. Oh yeah, baked cakes, yum. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Who knows, maybe if I do some Armored Core PvP later tonight while I'm not streaming, maybe the two of us will get matched. Either you and me, or me and baked cakes, yum. Here's to some good matches in the future, yeah? I'm looking forward to it. Had a good Armored Core 6 stream yesterday. Optimizer was definitely getting some good matches in. Those Basho arms for a melee build, they are no joke. I can see why literally everybody was telling me to use them. My one regret is that I did not join the Basho arm party sooner.
S-rank ladder is hell. I almost beat 09 on leaderboard.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm not doing S-rank anymore. Whenever the S-rank promos run around, I actually bust out a jailbreak AC that's running double melee. So far, it's been doing its job. Yeah, S-rank for me was kind of hellish. It's not something I'm really interested in going back to anytime soon. I'd rather stay in A-rank and just have fun. Yeah, the meta builds are, yeah, not fun. If it's not a kite build that's making you play Chase Me with them, it's one of the power bakas. Or maybe it's a Toku robot. Or possibly a dual Zim shield. Either way, it's not fun, and yeah, S-rank isn't, again. I'm staying out of S-rank and I'm a lot happier for it.
Did you encounter the Flying Fortress?
Flying Fortress? I don't know if I did or if I didn't. I did encounter a few tank builds out there. What is this Flying Fortress? Please enlighten me. Oh. Oh. That might actually be a problem. I mean, I know your skill level is pretty high-end, and I know the build you're running is pretty good, too. It matches your skill level. Land with a shield and a triple... Whoa! What form of craziness is that?
I think he's a gatekeeper.
A gatekeeper? Oh, great, so we've got a Cerberus then. Yeah. Nothing's worse than a Cerberus.
Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity.
Alright, so we're getting a call from Lorenzini Vanini himself. Alright.
To be honest, I don't think Double Zim.
Oh man, Double Zim, dear lord, and they're one of the top dogs, man. I hope I don't ever encounter this flying fortress. Based on the data you've told me, it sounds like a real monstrosity.
Face with tears of joy.
You know what? It's a flying monstrosity. Let's call it that. If you can't beat them, then my odds are not much better.
Yeah, I fought him 4 times right after workload.
Oof. Sorry, man. Nobody deserves to suffer like that.
The Grand Exhibition theme was automatic puppets and City of the Future.
I'd much rather fight fellow double melee users. At least those kinds of fights are stylish.
Against him.
You know the rest.
Oh, that reminds me, a couple of months ago, back when I was an S-rank,
And now the whole
I
city
encountered this
is an
green
exhibition of a
tetrapod, bright green. It had an Etsugen and it had miniguns. But the thing is, when I was fighting it, it actually teleported right to where I was. And it one-shotted me. Twice in both phases, it was a one-shot. I actually pre-recorded the vid. No, I don't think the guy was a streamer, but their username was actually a Discord advertisement for one-shot mods. Okay, so the thing is, since I wasn't streaming at the time and I was just blowing off some steam, I did actually manage to catch footage using the record recent gameplay functionality of the good old PlayStation 5.
To do this.
So, as for the video, I do still have it on my YouTube, and I even shot it over to Reddit to ask people what the hell I was up against, and basically I was getting told the same thing, that the guy was indeed using a one-shot mod. And of course, in the thumbnail, I made my own custom thumbnail with a Dante from Devil May Cry 4, the iconic meme of, "What the hell is this?" I think that was the perfect meme to describe what I was up against. What the hell is this? I mean, you're going up against a guy that can just teleport over to you and one-shot you with a build that shouldn't be able to do that.
Against him.
Are you... Well, let me drop the URL to that video in the thumbnail once I finish destroying this guy right here. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I've played against many lag switches.
This guy wasn't much of a lag switcher as it was a one-shot mod user. Alright. Alright, job's done. Time for me to get that video. Let me find it. Heading up my old YouTube channel. Ah, there you are. Let me grab that nice little URL. Yeah, here's the link to that guy that I was telling you about.
www.youtube.com/watc.
I even asked our friend Colton Games TV about it. He confirmed it as well,
I'll be back.
that the guy was indeed using a one-shot mod.
Colton is chill.
Yeah, good friend of mine. Yeah, I'm pretty chill too. Although there are instances where I do get a little fired up, a little more so than I should be.
figured, and yeah, sometimes we just crack.
Yep. Although I've actually been getting a little better at that, at keeping a cool head. I have definitely cooled considerably as compared to my early days.
It's the mindset I teach people not to break controllers.
And, well, as for me, my mindset was a little different. My mindset was a little more pressurizing myself of the either I'm the best or I'm nothing. And I still have that mindset here and there. So sometimes when you see me get wrecked on stream for some of my matches, I will say, I'm sorry, chat, and I will keep apologizing.
It's logical thinking basically, and learn from
Yeah.
mistakes of why we lose.
I mean, I get it. And the most important thing is to just have fun and enjoy the game for what it is. So again, I've been slowly getting better at that. Learning to just let go and not be so hard on myself. Alright, here we go. So we are plowing through the Grand Exhibition, making some wonderful progress here. Now, I can't go that way because the ladder is inactive, but I can take out these guys. Thanks. Yeah, the most honest playstyle. Well, you know what they say, honesty is the best policy. And boom! Alright. So far, so good. I've only died once on today's session.
Performance settings.
I haven't... I think my PS5 might be on performance settings. Why do you ask? I'll have to check later. I know most of my stuff I run on default.
I never tinkered with it.
Huh. Yeah, that's understandable. Alright, here we go. Boom! Man, Fulminous Legion arm is broken, and I love it. I'm predominantly a console player myself. I only do games on PC if I'm gonna do modded gameplay. Like, if there's a mod I really want to try out for a game, then I'm gonna get it on PC. Yep. Alright, so I've died twice. Not much of a problem here.
True, hopefully Oblivion remake gets Shadow Drop.
Mm-hmm.
I missed the game.
And boom! Ooh, this guy never had a chance. Alright, and let's take this guy down too. Boom! Nice. Now I need to recover my Death Ergo, and fast. Alright, quick, rapid discharges from Fulminus. Not gonna charge it up. Alright, well, I just enhanced my weapon unintentionally. Oh well. Guess I'd better run with it. Alright, I'm running with it, chat. I am running with my weapon enhanced for a little bit. Didn't mean to do it, mispressed, but oh well. Uh-oh, big shield guy. Whoa, this guy's got some good tracking. Oh, dear lord. Big shield guy. This is Sparta. There we go. Alright, so I just need to keep going this way. Can't go that way, I need to lower that, make a little bridge for myself to get across. So the only way I can go is over this way. Ooh, butterfly, dimensional butterfly. Give me some loot. Now, there is an enemy down here that I need to take out. Alright, let's see if I can get a stealth drop on him. Wait for it. Well, that attempt was doomed from the start. Alright. Hopefully this guy's about to go down soon. There we go. Strength amulet. But most importantly, what's in this little box here is something incredibly valuable. Quartz. So once I go back to Hotel Krat, I can enhance myself. But most importantly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this little gate, so that way I can go back through to the Stargazer. Got a nice little shortcut. We love to carve little paths for ourselves for easier backtracking. Nice. Now my weapon sharpness is restored, my health is restored, but now I have only one pulse cell left, so I'm gonna have to be careful here. Alright, there's my target. Nice. There we go. Alright, it's more of these throwing puppets. Alright, and there's a big shield guy over there, too. Not fun. Heavy attack, and there we go. Now, there's a nice little secret down here.
What's going on? Don't come any closer. Oh. You're not one of them. Are you here to save me? Those Grand Exhibition jerks are not to be messed with. Especially after they took that drug. Then there are those biological experiments. Oh, how horrid. I can't reveal everything, but suffice it to say that I can escape on my own if you clear the way a bit. Please, wipe out all those mongrels.
Alright, I can wipe out those mongrels, no problem. Alright. And there's a shield guy. Oh no, you don't. Be gone! Now, unlike the shield puppet that was at the factory, these two shield puppets found here at the Grand Exhibition will respawn. Alright, here we go. So I need to lower this to get that nice little platform to get across. Now, I'm gonna go down here. Yep. And there we go. There's the little button that I need to press to lower this part there, so I have a nice little walkway across. The Grand Exhibition. Yeah. Too bad the Grand Exhibition turned into a battleground. It's the Mad Clown puppet. Thankfully, it's an inert display model, so we don't have to deal with it. Boom! Alright, so that other one's probably going to cut for defense very soon, and I'm going to have to fight it. Yep, there it is. It just hit me on my attack. Being trash at parrying is never a good thing in a Souls-like. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. Yep. Right. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh no. Yeah, I'm about to get ganged up on. Yeah, I'm about to lose all my Death Ergo. Unless I just run for it. Screw it, run for it. Screw it. Alright, let's take out these guys first. Alright, much better this time. Right, need to get out the way. So, yep, exploding puppets. Yep, now I've seen everything. Alright, here we go. Oh, Arlecchino's calling us again for another riddle.
Another fine day in the city of Krat, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. If your goal is to study the human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how it is. It's time for a quiz. Today's riddle might have you over the barrel. But get this one wrong and you will be in peril. So, answer correctly or tango with danger. But when you quiz with the king, danger's no stranger. Now, listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Think about this. Whatever it takes. What cannot be used before it breaks?
An egg.
Correct!
You gotta break an egg to make an omelet.
Such a fool, yet you've gotten so clever. I'm as happy as a parent. In this city, there are those who wish to crack the shell and be reborn. How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the shell that is your puppet's body? Oh, it's a frightfully difficult question, huh? So, I'll reward you with a hint. At the Grand Exhibition, you now must behold all 10 fingertips of the Woman of Cold. Look close before she escapes your notice. Then I'm done.
Arlecchino.
Mostly.
Never a dull moment when Arlecchino's involved. Right, so I need to go this way. I just gotta keep going this way. But we're about to start encountering some of those alchemist enemies too, so... They're technically classed as human. So me using an electric weapon isn't gonna cut it. What I need to do is use an acid weapon. Fortunately for me, I do have an acid spear of crystallized acid, so... yeah. There we go. Nice and easy. Look at that. Very easy takedown. You're just melting these guys with the acid spear. See, elemental weaknesses always matter. Anybody who says otherwise is way too confident in raw attack power. Boom, boom, and boom. See, Acid Spear made short work of that thing. Basically, all you need to know is this. If your opponent is a human-type enemy, use an acid weapon. If your opponent is a puppet-type enemy, electric is your friend. Whilst if your opponent's a carcass type, then use fire. Fire all the way. Alright, so I can't go through there just yet. Alright, so we've got an elite enemy that's about to jump down and attack us. Oh! Ah! Killed me with a drop kick. Well, that's honestly tragic. Alright, I don't have time for these guys at all. Man, there goes all my Death Ergo. Wow, I am bad at this game. I'm sorry, chat. I have failed you yet again. Well, now I'm just mad at myself. Okay. Hopefully I can handle that elite enemy with a little less difficulty. I mean, the Acid Sphere was doing a pretty decent job of chipping away at it. Alright, there we go. We're just gonna keep blazing through this. Oh, okay, wrestling. Oh, dear lord. Alright, screw you. Let's see how you like it if I turn you into a shish kebab. Not again. Okay, cease and desist. This cannot continue. Be gone. Well, that was certainly hellish. Alright, chat, need my coffee. Man, look at the spark show. It's honestly really nice to see those sparks just flying off. It's nice. Alright. We've spent enough time sharpening the weapon. Let's go. Now, what I need to do here is very important. Activate this lovely little ladder here. Get that nice sturdy Krot supply box. Grab this little thing here. But, most importantly, above all else, because through there is a boss area.
Used by the King of Puppets. Who would have thought such a thing possible? This is a discovery that could change the world. And I believe I received a signal, of all things a distress call from the Grand Exhibition. When I lost the signal, I thought we'd failed, that we were too late. Good thing we were not. All's well that ends well, as the bard says, and that's as I like it. It is truly good to have a friend I can rely on. I just need to learn more about the ergo waves and how they work. But I can do this. We can do this.
Alright. So, what we are going to do is we're going to do the smart guy thing. We're going to head to Rosa Isabel Street first, and then we're going to make a beeline straight back to Hotel Krat, because there is something oh so important we've got to do. What is this important thing I must do? Well... there was an NPC who wanted to give us a little side quest. She wanted a nice bottle of wine from the Lorenzini arcade. And since we have said bottle of wine in our possession, we can go ahead and turn in that side quest. And look, Acid Spear does some pretty good damage against puppets, too.
Lovely wee. Even in the bottle it has a distinctive shade of red. Oh, thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease. But this glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
Oh, that's right. We don't actually need to go after these puppets here anymore. The job is done. Right. Alright, get me to Hotel Krat, because I want to buff up my stats a little bit before I go after the boss of the Grand Exhibition. It's the smart guy thing to do.
You're back. I was so worried when you marched off to fight the king. But it's a necklace from the Mona Charity House. They took care of orphans and impoverished children from across Krat. Many of those children grew up at the Rose Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you okay? You look ill. Ever since I mentioned the necklace. My head...
That was his friend. Carlo.
You're changing. You're becoming something more than a puppet.
Nice long hair.
Almost human. If this is what you want, just keep behaving. Keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of Ergo. I'll use my power to...
Alright, level me up. Usable items. That's right. I need to access my actual bag menu to do this. Yep, there we go.
I'll use my power to...
Now level up. There we go.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance. Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Vanini Foundation. The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members. Well, once Master Vanini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced. This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you? You have restored Master Vanini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir. Thank you. At the House of Vanini.
Alright. Purchase. Nope. Alright. Well, I can't switch my Legion arm, but let's see if I can craft some new ones. Let's craft Aegis then. Modify, because now I've got some new Legion calibers at my disposal. Yeah, Falcon Eyes is definitely going to be one of my big, important arms. I mean, chat. During one of my other playthrough where all my stats were maxed out, I kind of proved that Falcon Eyes is the kind of weapon that can instantly win the game. It is one of the most broken Legion arms in the entire game. Hell, it's practically the only arm you need. But that's stretching it a little. Hotel Krat. Still need to turn in the box.
No matter what fate brings us, I will be at least. Serving her is my duty. The very reason I was created. Welcome to Hotel Krat. How may I be of service? This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. No matter what fate brings us, I will. Serving her is my duty. The very reason. Welcome to...
Oh man, that's a lot of ergo I'd need for these quartz crystals. Sadly, I can't use any of them. I can't get them, which honestly is tragic. Alright, activate P organ. Let's see, what quartz can I get for this? There we go, now my fatal attacks are a lot more dangerous. Honestly, that's kind of how I like it. So, we are heading to the Grand Exhibition Gallery. This is the only Stargazer in that area, really. Aside from the statue. Oh, dear lord. They completely rolled me. Alright then. Let me get my electric coil stick out for this. Give me that Def Ergo. Got that Def Ergo back. Right. Now, let me change my weapon back to my Acid Crystal Spear, because it's gonna come in handy for what I'm about to do. This boss is not gonna be pleasant. Champion Victor. Alright, Champion Victor. There he comes. Yep.
Welcome to my reign. This is where evolution becomes real. Period. I am Victor, the champion. Open your eyes.
Oh, yep, box rush. Ah! Get out of that thing to stop. Oh, okay. Sir, calm down. Sir, let me heal. Please and thank you. Okay, get ready. Jam. Alright, so he's phase shifting. Yeah, yep.
The new world belongs to us.
Oh, dear Lord.
Humanity must be born again. It's their duty and their fate.
Ugh. Sorry, chat. I have failed you yet again.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
Alright, let's get there. So, he's phase shifting. We've got him down to half health. Let's,
The new world belongs to us.
Alright, get him. Can't do it, Chad. Champion Victor is too strong. Wait a minute, let me just use that broken Falcon Eyes arm. All else fails, just shoot it to death. Yes, we're just gonna shoot him to death, chat. It's a sane person way to do it. If you can't perfect parry, then just shoot it. Just shoot it. Shoot it over and over again and be done with it. I mean, that sounds real. Of course, I could also just use Spectre and get it over with, too.
Fight to the followers of the truth!
Look at that. Falcon Eyes is already doing some good damage. Bang, 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 and boom. Get him, get him, get him. Alright.
The new world belongs to us.
Does it now? Does this new world really belong to you? Yeah, I've got to expand my Legion bar. Sir, let me heal. You know? Okay. Now, I get it's supposed to be a Souls-like game, but I don't understand why a mechanical machine, my mechanical puppet, would need a stamina meter. Wouldn't it make more sense just to give it infinite stamina? Maybe I'm just dumb, but I feel like it would make a lot more sense to give a machine infinite stamina. I mean, they technically don't get tired, so... Just thinking out loud. So I'm getting completely raw-dogged by Champion Victor. Great.
Light to the followers of the truth!
And I have no Spectre. Great.
You're so weak! Nowhere fit!
Alright, nice little acid damage, got him down to half health, so he's in his last phase, but you're gonna make me spam throwables, aren't you?
Humanity must be born again. It's their duty and their fate.
Alright, lining up the throwables then. I am taking out Champion Victor one way or another, chat. I don't care how I do it, as long as I get it done. And if spamming throwables is a part of that strategy, then so be it.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
Alright. Phase transition, so need to reload. And throwables, do your thing. Stay down. And
This is the power.
And this is the power of throwable items. Alright, let's take you down. Alright, that was a lot easier.
By being humble, I am evolved. A better man.
He's gone. Luxasia killed him.
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous.
Well, it wasn't
where
easy. I
are
had to
my
resort to spamming
manners?
throwables.
My name is Simon Manus, a leader among
Yeah.
alchemists. I've known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into conventional thinking, I'm afraid. But even he can't stop such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here?
Hope of a cure.
I have to admit some surprise. I didn't expect you to be as rational as we are. I'm impressed, even if it's a lie. I'm sorry I underestimated you for being a puppet. You're open-minded enough to hear the truth about the petrification disease. The disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying a person's essence. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies. The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your power was once a human being. Our undertaking is to help others experience this purification through this elixir. Truly, it's an honor. Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened, its abilities are limitless. We already have the means to control that power.
Oh, I already have seen that means. That little tower you've got over on the Isle of Alchemists.
We step forward into humanity's future on the Isle of Alchemists. You're welcome to come to the island and witness our triumph firsthand. Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop us.
Oh, the futile part is, I wouldn't be so sure about the futile part.
Good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting, not to mention demoralizing. Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say that Simon Manus, leader of the alchemists, isn't hospitable.
Alright then, see ya. Alright, get me to Hotel Krot. I need to take a short little break. There's some stuff I need to take care of. Alright, so I will be back in a little bit. Alright, everyone, I'm back. I took care of what I needed to take care of.
So you met Simon.
Yep.
I've been dreading this
I
conversation.
met Simon, Sophia.
I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for a delusion he calls evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future. Even worse than the carcass monsters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there. I will help as much as I can, of course. Please, save Krat.
Alright, I'll save Krat. Alright, Fulminus. Because where I'm going, I'm definitely gonna need it.
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel, and that you had a little something to do with that.
Yep.
I just find saving people is its
Save
own
someone
reward.
else.
I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers. Everyone deserves some help now and then. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. In a way, I envy the dead. They don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city.
Grand
The
Covenant.
Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand Ergo. At least, that's my view. Sometimes Ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But
Oh, it happened because Geppetto. He triggered
the
it.
frenzy happened anyway.
Romeo ratted him out from beyond the grave.
So, the King of Puppets, how did he get
Law
around
Zero.
the Covenant, I wonder?
The creator's name
Used the ergo
is Geppetto.
wavelengths, but
Giuseppe
what did he do to
Geppetto.
their consciences?
And of course,
However, it's
one
a
of the other
different
laws,
story when a single
all
puppet
puppets
cracks the
must
safety
obey the
device of
creator's
so many
commands.
puppets.
And since the creator's
Grand
name
Covenant
is
break when their
Geppetto,
ego awakens?
there you go.
Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices.
will you do... for once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to
Oh,
Alidoro.
Alidoro? Alright. Oh,
I'd
it's
give
the
it to him
gloves.
myself, but he's in the Barren Swamp now. He'll understand the significance of this gift.
Yeah, the Barren Swamp.
Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful. I know my way around a weapon. Want me to look at some?
You can tell by the look on my face that I'm not exactly, keen on heading off to that swamp just yet. And I'll be telling you why, of course. Well, the Barren Swamp just makes me sad. But I think it better to explain that once we're on site.
Lady Antonia has heard about the Grand Exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness
which
has
is
worsened,
very tragic.
Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure, but I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her.
Oh, my. This is a change I didn't expect. Did the King of Puppets get you? Or some other ruffians? I'm glad you're growing, but I'm not sure what to make of this. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy for me.
No can do.
I can't predict how change. How to proceed.
I'm afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition. I was able to escape, thanks to you. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside Krat. They sent us in pairs to investigate. I got trapped by the blockade and separated from my partner. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner?
That's right, there's more than just puppets. We've got carcass monsters, and we've got alchemists.
I get the puppets. But what are the monsters doing here? What is happening to Krat?
Oh, Krat is, it's falling apart at the seams.
What is happening?
That's about the best possible way I can explain it, is it's falling apart. Alright, so I need to go and talk to our guy, our alchemist friend. We all know he's an alchemist.
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you.
Paracelsus,
Sadly, it
I
cannot
presume.
cure everyone completely. Victims who have progressed too far have already lost organ function, and there's no way to restore that. Even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though. Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful life, or a quicker but peaceful end. I'll make the cure if you give me 1 gold coin fruit.
Alright, I'm giving it.
The cure isn't exactly stable. Give it to the patient as soon as possible.
Will do.
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded. She can be cured. It feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone? I cannot make this choice. Every option is painful. I cannot know what's best for her. What would...
Use the cure.
I suppose ignoring her pain wouldn't be right. Thank you so much. No matter what happens, I will accept it. I will administer the medicine. Please accept this token of my gratitude.
Alright, now to open bag proper. Alright.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm the listener. To bear witness. Whatever choice you make.
Alright, level me up.
I've always
About
wondered
listener.
why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control Ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees. If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree for them. Or something even more tragic. Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears. Petrification disease.
Alright.
Puppet frenzy.
Ergo.
And carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to Ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled lifespan of the victim. That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's memories. Simon coveted Ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also create enhanced humans. Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments. The King of Puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either. Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat from this nightmare.
Alright, let's go to the Grand Exhibition one last time. We're gonna carve our way through here, and yeah.
Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Venigni visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Oh, there's the fox and the cat.
It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
A
Hope I have
moment,
enough
please.
gold coin fruit.
My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Please, the gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please.
Give gold coin fruit.
We knew you were
there
a
we
true
go.
friend and generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know. Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemists to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I
And
suppose
that's to
this is
attack
farewell.
Hotel Krat.
I won't ever
Unfortunately.
forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet... Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. But given time, I think we could become actual friends. Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring...
I never forget a friendly face. Now go.
Oh, chat. I am not ready for the Barren Swamp.
You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists get it. It is their secret island, a place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
Alright, there we go. Let's get on the tram and head to the swamp. Here we are. This place, it's one of the saddest places in the game. In a few moments, I will be telling you why this place kind of makes me sad. This will help. Venigni's Krat Landmark Guide 4. This month's attraction, Barren Swamp. In this issue of Venigni's Guide, we'd like to introduce a special place different from our previously featured attractions. And we don't mean special in a good way. Of course, it may cater to a few people with peculiar tastes, but if you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Krat, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamp is the area that showcases Krat's shadows well. The Barren Swamp is where scrapped puppets are discarded. Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it wasn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, but was soon forgotten because of the Ergo discovery. Later, a few shrewd factory businesses concerned about scrapped puppets began to dispose of them illegally here, turning the swamp into what it is now, a swamp full of discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krat's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced that they'll turn the Barren Swamp into a park with the exhibition just around the corner, so we're seeing some hope here. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad, an experience is an experience. Rating, 2.5 out of 5. An attraction for those who want to see Krat's shadow. Long boots are a must. So yeah, this is a place where puppets are just thrown away, discarded and sent to die. Broken and useless. All these puppets. We'll never know their stories, what they've seen, what they've heard, what they've done. How many of these puppets awakened to their own ego before getting thrown out? That's something to think about. And what's worse is that some of these puppets, they weren't exactly dead before getting thrown out. Quite a few of them are still functioning, albeit mangled, disfigured, and
This place is
neglected.
Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a puppet graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually had much bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, it's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
But yeah, several of these broken puppets are still active, but nobody's ever gonna fix them. Their stories are basically all gonna be forgotten about. So yeah, it is kind of sad. It's easier to just throw a broken puppet in the scrapyard that is the barren swamp and get a new one than it is to repair it and keep it around. I need to get out of the corruption. Alright, where are my consumables at? Alright, now here's a busted up version of the Mad Clown puppet. Maybe this one got damaged in a circus accident. Look at that, you can see swords and stuff sticking out of his body. Oh, and I'm dead. Oh, the gunman puppets got me. Alright. Okay. Doing some decent damage against the clown. Now, similar to the Mad Clown puppet, once you destroy this broken puppet, he's gone forever. Rest in pieces. May you find a peace in oblivion that you were denied in your functional period. This place is really sad, though. Some of these puppets, like the gunman puppets here, even though they were disposed of, thrown out, or broken and useless, they're still trying to fulfill their original purpose. So the busted up gunman puppets are trying to protect and guard this place and patrol it. Which, yeah, makes this even sadder. None of these puppets deserve to be here. Couldn't they just fix them, repair them, and, you know... Oh, and look at these puppets down here are just getting incinerated. Humanity of it all. Alright, there we go. I just guarded myself. There we go. Bad for all the puppets that were thrown out and discarded here. They may be machines, but they deserve so much better. The minecart full of explosive barrels and mangled puppets. Oh, no luck on that one's face. Oh. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal up.
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain. Almost intolerable. Well, it's not like I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits. How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something, since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of.
I'll show him what I'm capable of. Alright, further into the barren swamp. Look at that. All these discarded puppets, all these stories. And these are unfortunately headless and helpless. Ooh, that would have been bad. Some of these puppets are missing arms, some of them legs. Ugh. There's one of the police puppets. Oh. Alright, now fortunately these cannons, once you destroy them, they're gone forever. Now what's in this box is a weapon that's live puppet's axe. Yep. The blade of a bulky axe made from discarded puppet arms. Each arm is fixed in place with wire, and the end result is decidedly grotesque. I'll show those hunks of scrap metal what true fear looks like. The nightmarish axe that the stalkers created caused even puppets to scream. An axe handle that a stalker made using the frame of an industrial puppet. It is said to have been decorated with the arm of the first puppet hunted. A fierce grudge can sometimes give birth to horrifying creations. The twitching arms axe was a sight to behold. Look at that. That weapon's gruesome and unnecessary. I guess destroying these mangled puppets like this could be considered something of a mercy, but even then... There's another one. Look, there's one that's still alive.
Wow. So they do exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant. I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets. They all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel.
Alright, let's teach you how to feel.
What have you come to tell me? I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you. Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me? Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks.
They're a puppet of the future. Even these big guys were discarded and thrown out. I don't know exactly what kind of work these big guys were designed to do, but even they get broken and thrown out just the same. It's rusted, the casing on its arms is broken, you can see the wires hanging out of it. And you can see some broken puppets stuck in its legs, too. And this is definitely a place of sadness. And look, there's one that rose from the grave, but he's missing his legs. Oh! And I just took a big shell to the face. Yeah, I don't particularly like taking artillery shells to the face. Let's get rid of that big artillery platform, shall we? They've taken over the post. Beware of the rocks when entering the ravine. Now, this part's actually a little bit different. Here, we actually encounter carcass monsters. Which is a little strange, since this is supposed to be an area dedicated to puppets. The last true area where we encountered puppets. So for me, it's a little strange to be seeing the carcass monsters here. But this is clearly part of the area that's supposed to have been, like, part of the coal mine. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. Alright, now fortunately the fire dagger works really well against the carcass monsters like normal. So it's going to be the main weapon that I'm using for this part. But, woof, look at how rotted the wood is here and busted up. Ugh. I'd not trust any of this. Fortunately, the fire dagger has a very fast attack speed, so I can shut down the attacks of these carcass monsters before they get too close. Sure, they can run at me and dash at me and try and attack, but they get in close, and my dagger attacks can quickly shut them down. And there we go, another one down. And some of these carcass monsters oddly had no legs. It's like their legs got chopped off. And there goes another carcass monster. Ugh. No legs. Its legs were amputated. Ugh. I can only wonder how it lost its legs in the first place, because the pants are all torn. I mean, I did see some bear traps earlier, so maybe... Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Oh, and I just died. I fell to my death. Yeah, kind of tragic when that happens, but oh well. But now the bad thing is, I have to fight my way through all this all over again. Thing is, what I want to do is I want to take out the artillery platforms first so I can have a chance against these puppets of the future that have been discarded here. Because as long as the artillery platforms are intact, they're going to keep shooting at me. And they won't ever stop. So they, unfortunately, are a nuisance. Now I need to be real careful, because if I die, my death ergo will go away. Now I technically don't have to go after these guys a second time. I can just crawl back up here. And, I mean, my main objective here is to go over to where my death ergo is and recover that. That is my primary concern, nothing else. Now, there is a Stargazer through here around this area, so what I want to do is, I want to access this Stargazer. And yes, it's going to revive all the enemies that I just killed, but at least if I die here, I can... it'll give me an easier time. So if I have to... at least I'm not going to suffer as much. Alright, can I make this jump? Nope. And that's... see, that's why we activated that Stargazer, as a nice little insurance policy. An insurance policy is never a mistake, especially in a Souls-like game. Oh, look, it's a flaming ball of discarded puppets. Yeah, not a welcome sight. But they can at least kill these enemies, which does help our case. But there's a lot of them here. The flaming balls of discarded puppets, I mean. And they all have different timing. So it's, you really gotta be careful. And dying in this part of the swamp is rather common. Alright, now I need to, get rid of this carcass monster as well. There's a lot of them down here. Alright, now this part, yeah, not a good area. Electric Blitz, Abrasive. Narrowly missed death. Careful now. Careful. Yeah, call me paranoid, but I just do not trust this ravine at all. See? Now, granted, I was able to eat that flaming ball like a champ, but that's not something you want. Ideally, you want to not get hit by these things because of how dangerous they are. Okay, there's also a very important part around here to upgrade myself, but unfortunately, there is a mutated carcass bear. Be gone! And that is an Arc Disruption cartridge. Yep. Arch has some good parts. Oh, and Bear Trap. Never fun to hit a bear trap. But yeah, this is probably the part of the swamp that was coal mine. Now, there is another carcass monster in here that is none too pleasant. Flaming bottle. Ugh. Ew, they're so gross. Ugh. Especially when with the exploding when killed part. Ugh. Ugh. Very nasty. Now, it's time to swap back to my coil stick. Because what's about to come next? We're back into the part of the swamp where all the puppets are. And what's waiting for us up ahead, we've got a nice little gimmick enemy. But it's not to be taken lightly. See that up there? That's the enemy I'm talking about. Now he's about to jump down here. He's a broken puppet as well that got thrown out. Now, does he look familiar? Does he remind you of anybody? A little pointy yellow hat, the wooden look, the little shoes, his face. This is basically the original Pinocchio, or maybe the Disney Pinocchio. Basically, wooden puppet, modeled after a boy. Yeah, this is clearly a reference. We're beating up Pinocchio. Yep. And we just got killed by Pinocchio. Don't you love it when stuff like that happens? Uh-huh. Alright, so there's the Disney Pinocchio coming down. He just wants somebody to play with. Boom. And rest in pieces, Pinocchio. He just wanted somebody to play with, but he's been busted into a million pieces. Yep. And he does not respawn. Yeah. Again, this map is... This whole area is basically sadness incarnate. I mean, how many of these puppets that were thrown out here had awakened egos? I wonder, does this one have an awakened ego, but got thrown out? I mean, it makes you think. And when you think about it, you do get kind of sad. Not something that's easy to think about, chat. All these discarded puppets. They're still useful. They can still function. They could have just been repaired, but no. They all got thrown out. I mean, you can't help but feel bad for them. They are, in a sense, alive. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little mushy-hearted. I mean, that's not necessarily wrong. Alright, so we took out the big artillery platform here. So we can go after these discarded puppets of the future. Yep. There's another one dead. Heads, they're on backwards. Some of them were defective, maybe, and that's why they were thrown out. Some of them were broken and couldn't be bothered to be fixed. I know I'm repeating myself, but damn does this place make me kind of sad. What do you think about all of it? All of these puppets, all of these stories. You'll never get to know their stories or hear their stories. Fancy Vanini collection. Strange to see it in a place like this. Strange, but not complaining. that's a way to make this variant of the Puppet of the Future a little more threatening. Have the dead puppets in its legs still be alive and have them flail their arms to try and attack you when you get close to the legs. Alright, get out of there. Oh, hi, welcome, Kai. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Alright. Oh, how was school then? Everything doing alright? Ah, just tired. Well, remember to take it easy. Need to heal up and getting close. I'm doing alright, actually. I had a really fun Armored Core 6 PvP stream yesterday. Busted out a new Armored Core named Optimizer. Very nice color scheme, but its stats and combat performance is amazing. Oh yeah. In fact, the videos of some of its fights are over on YouTube if you want to check it out. Yep. Alright. Now, there is an optional super boss over here. Well, maybe not super boss, but still an optional enemy regardless. Now, the optional boss is down here. Alright. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, remember to take it easy, don't overdo it. And hey, so you're gonna be streaming later? Well then, may your stream go well. I wish you luck, friend. Alright, now here is our optional boss, the Owl Doctor. Alright, hey, it's my pleasure. Alright, see ya.
Still breathing. I must treat you quickly. Grodd cannot have any more live patients. Trust me. It's better this way. 'Tis far nobler to die as a human.
Alright, let's get him.
And if you're not alive, then you must be dead. That's just logic.
Oh, throwing knives. Forgot this guy had that.
Assessment. After all civilizations are built.
Oh well, at least now I've got more pulse cells to work with. So now, when I come back to fight this guy, cool thing is, I can just easily bypass. I can just climb up this ladder. Alright, it is actually getting kind of late, so I will be ending my stream very soon. But well, I at least want to be able to take out the Owl Doctor and get to the, you know, the gateway of this area's boss. Man. Alright, let's just charge through here. Get me to the Owl Doctor so I can just take him apart. Now, granted, I should have been using my electric coil stick on these puppets, but I don't feel like changing my weapon. Alright, and there we are, near the little shack that the Owl Doctor resides in. Alright, he's probably going to attack us on sight now. Yep. Hi, did you miss me? Poke.
What was her name? I don't recall.
Ow. Alright, let's get him. Oh, and I just died again. Doctors killed me. Well, that was painful. Oh well. Not gonna be mad about it. Alright, alright. I think it better if I just rush.
And if you're not alive, then you must be dead.
Alright, where's my death air go? Sir, let me have my death air go. Ugh. Let me run you through with this spear.
What was her name? I don't recall.
I'll run you through.
Remember now.
Alright.
My
Oh, Adelina. Oh, Adelina Corday. Oh. She's dead, but now he gets to join her in Oblivion. Alright, time to switch to my stick, my electric coil stick. Alright, electric coil stick, don't let me down. Oh. Yep, that was an earthquake.
That came from the direction of Krat Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
Hey, are you a treasure hunter too? Strange to me, someone in my line of work. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. I am on a serious expedition. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I
do know Alidoro.
I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock has me at a dead end, and I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. Maybe I'll get this place open.
Alright, just be careful of any puppets.
Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. I reckon I should cherish what time I've got. All I can do is keep plugging away. You never heard of Alidoro? He's a treasure hunter and one of the best. And unlike a lot of the riffraff in Krat, he's not a thief. He's a pro who excavates antiquities methodically. And professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just mention Ergo, and everyone cares about the history behind the ruins. That's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. The quality of his information and the condition of the antiquities are on another level. I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but I know jealousy when I hear it. The rumors? Well, for starters, they're nonsense. Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud and theft and assault. It's crazy. I've even seen a wanted poster of him. Those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins, and they don't want treasure hunters to earn an honest living. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Aladoro who saved all those lives in the workshop tower rubble. So, no, I don't believe a word of it. Ugh, would you get a load of this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just malicious propaganda. You take it.
Alright. Now, here is the Stargazer outside the entrance to the boss, and I'm going to be calling it a night here. That said, if you guys like what you saw tonight and you want to see more of what I'm doing, please be sure to hit that follow button so you'll get notifications for when I next go live. That way you won't miss my latest adventures. And hey, if you want to support a channel, there are two ways you can do this. Consider subscribing for ad-free viewing, or if you don't feel like doing that just yet, I do have a tip jar over on Streamlabs, so you can check that out if you want to as well. I'd be grateful for any support you're willing to provide. Oh, and if you want to watch this again, it's going to be over on my YouTube channel. And if you're watching it there, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. You'll find all my past live streams there, in addition to stream highlights and pre-recorded content you won't find anywhere else. Make sure to join me tomorrow because we're going to be doing a different game. Alright, until next time, this is Unit 102 Alpha signing off. Thank you all so much for watching. You have a good night.